This is an update for all the connections involved with Newmarket Cooley, including Liz and the owners Tammy Pollard, Ava Chase and Debbie Halliday. Well guys, everything's going great with Albi. He's fitted in really well at the farm. He seems to be very laid back, cruisy type character, and I'm getting along well with him. He turned up in great health. He's got good weight. His feet look good. And like I said, he seems like he's right at home here at the farm here in Pennsylvania. Like all the other horses, we spent the first couple of weeks just hacking. From what I understand, he was on a bit of a rest since mid-year. He also, at the beginning, started out on a little bit of stall rest. He just bashed his leg in a paddock, I think, at Liz's, and he was just on a bit of rehab, but we contacted Liz's vets and said that he's good to go. I also got my vet Kevin to come out and check him all over, and he trotted up perfect, and his legs look in great order. I've been keeping the training pretty brief, so the first couple of weeks we just did a lot of hacking. Then we started doing a fair bit of trot work on the track, just slowly but surely building up his fitness, getting a bit of muscle back on him. And then after a couple of weeks of just trotting and hacking on the track, we started doing a little bit of flat work with him. The flat work, it was very straightforward. He seems nice on the flat. He's easy to get round. He's got good paces. He feels a little bit Irish. I looked up his breeding and I see that he's out of a Clover Hill mare, which is good, and he reminds me of a Clover Hill type horse. He's sort of got, I had a horse called Master Frisky that was out of a Clover Hill mare, and they've got some of the same traits. But to me, he's obviously well produced, especially in the dressage. We haven't done any jumping yet. I'm probably going to start jumping him a little bit next week. I just sort of wanted to get a bit of fitness into him and make sure that he was, strong and legged up a bit before we started doing anything strenuous. Obviously, the flat work's really good. He seems very straightforward, and I'd like to. My biggest goal actually would be to try and get him just a little bit more soft and supple through his pole. And funny enough, it reminds me of my horse Master Frisky, which is similar breeding, that just where his head joins his neck is sort of where he locks a little bit. And
perfect
with
sense.
my flat work training, I'm trying to get him just a tiny bit more supple through that part of his body. Peter Wild's going to come up and have a look at all the horses jump in a couple of weeks. I'll probably pop him over a few fences once or twice before he arrives. Where Steph's been doing a little bit of treadmill training on him. Once he gets the hang of this treadmill, he'll probably go on this treadmill every second morning for about 30 minutes, and the treadmill sort of goes up and down. Every second day at the moment with his training, he's each day he's walking for 30 or 40 minutes, and then every second day he's just doing a long trot set, usually up to about 20 minutes, and then on the other days we're doing simplistic flat work. As we move into December, I think I'll increase his workload a bit. He seems in great spirits, and like I said, I had my vet check him from head to toe, and he looks like he's in great shape. My plan is to probably take him down to South Carolina to Aiken in the middle of January. I need to cross-country school him a bit. I looked at his record. He's been a little bit up and down in the cross-country, so I might just play it safe and start him at a pretty low level. And I need to cross-country school him a couple of times before I take him to a show. But probably while we're down in Aiken, we'll take him to one or two shows, and maybe even start at the modified level once or twice, and then move him to prelim and get him ready to roar. But at the moment, Albi's in great shape, girls, and really appreciate you putting in with us while Liz is getting back on her feet.